Hey Gemini, Mel Kelly from Kelly Street Tarot. Just doing a monthly for February. So I'm going to do relationship, like love reading, relationship, singles, and career. This isn't a one-to-one, so take it or leave it. Reverse the roles, however it rolls. Do whatever you need to. Hopefully you just enjoy it and get something from it. Yeah, excellent. All right, having said that, let's go. So, how are my peeps, my Gemini peeps in relationships? Have we got anything? Anything to say? Ooh, we got a jumper. 5. Competition. Mild conflict. So I wouldn't be too worried. If 5 of wands, that's mild conflict. It's nothing really it's like squabbles, I wouldn't be too worried. Every relationship has squabbles, ups and downs and whatnot. So you just don't don't sweat the small stuff. That one, yeah. It's also competition. See, these guys are all new at their art, new at their craft, and they're kind of sparring to learn, Anyway, so maybe there's some learning going on, in your relationship at the moment. A couple of little squabbles, you're learning how to roll with each other. Maybe it's in your relationship. Maybe it's an old relationship. You just haven't mastered that shit yet. Don't know. Anyway, let's go. My Gemini peeps in relationships. Alrighty then. So, we have the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the Fool, and the Empress. So, So the Queen of Cups. There might be a water sign around you right now. Maybe a female water sign or a feminine energy. Let's say a feminine energy. Male or female, because we're not gender specific here. Or really anywhere anymore. Yeah. Water sign around you. Maybe she's guiding you. Maybe she's your mum advising you. Stop sweating the small stuff. It's not worth it. It's just a little tiff. Do we really going to let a little tiff get us down? Maybe just take a break. 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're having a squabble. Take a moment. Pause. Pause for a moment. 4 of Swords is a pause. It's not like a death energy. It's just taking a break. It's time to relax. Maybe meditate. Yeah. Think about things. Or maybe your partner's embodies the energy of the Queen of Cups. She's a nurturer. She's loving. She's kind. But she has a handle on her emotions. So much so that there's a lid on her cup. It's the only one with a lid. And she has 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the waters of her emotions. So she's always sort of in but out. Not really. She's discerning with who she says her emotions with, yeah? And sometimes it can be hard to read. You may have an Aries around you right now, or an Aquarian, or a Taurus, or a Cancer. Got a good range of star signs anyway out there. Maybe interested in my Gemini friends, or in a relationship. Anyway, whatever. So, are you going through a time with your partner where you're remembering the beginning? You've been having some minor conflict, squabbles. You've taken some time to yourself. I don't know, gone on a mini holiday, mini break away from each other. And it's led you to remembering the past when things were good. You know, this is nice thoughts of nostalgia, you know, when times were good. You know, look, the young dude, he's given her some flowers in his cup. You know, maybe you're remembering when you caught him. You're getting back to the beginning. Getting back to the beginning. The Fool. Maybe that's what's going on. You know, like you've taken a pause. You've had some problems. You've kind of kept your emotions to yourself a little bit, left some confusion out there. So you've taken a step back to sort of think about things, and now, you know, you're remembering the past and how it all began, and you know that it's time for you to take that leap of faith together. Because with the Fool, he's about taking a leap of faith. He's not. Well, he can be a foolish decision. Is it a foolish decision? Don't know. Nah. But he's about taking that leap of faith. And he has everything in his knapsack he needs for this journey, for his journey. So, you know, you guys have had a couple of squabbles or whatever, and you've had some time to think about it. And now you're remembering the love and where it all started. And you know that, you know, in your knapsack, you've got everything you need for the journey together, your life together, you know. And the white dog's here, and that source, that's the universe is here to support you guys on your journey together, on your life path together. And so you don't need to fear jumping off that cliff. There's nothing to fear. It's just the unknown. Everything's unknown before you experience it. It's like when you start a new job, you know. It's like, oh, am I going to get along with anyone? Am I going to be good at it? 3 weeks later, mate, you know, hey, mate, how you going? Yeah, no worries, let's do it. You know? Yeah. So take the leap of faith. Here's the Empress here. She's always birthing something new. You want to have a baby. All the relationship ones have something to do with children. All 3 so far. People are falling pregnant. God. Hasn't anyone out there heard of birth control? Nah, it's all good. So, if you are looking to fall pregnant, this is a good indicator. She's the eternal mother. She's always birthing something new. She's also the accumulation or a combination of all 4 queens. She's mastered her emotions. She's enthusiastic and beautiful. She is the earth mother and is wifey. And she has mental clarity and has learned to control her tongue. So yeah, so it often indicates something new, growing, blooming. And stuff. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like your relationship's gone through a little bit of whatever, a little bit of conflict, but nothing too serious, nothing you can't work through. And I think on the other side of dealing with that, it looks like you've got, you know, some fruitful abundance. You know, you guys just have to hold hands and jump off that cliff together and plant your crop and grow it, or your baby and grow it. So if you're not looking to fall pregnant, birth control. All right. Anyway, yeah. Maybe you guys are childhood sweethearts. That's always nice, isn't it? All right. We'll have a look at the love angels, see what they have to say. Hey, love angels, what's going on for my Gemini peeps? Gemini. Retreat. Oh my God. Cards sometimes just really, really surprise me how they follow a story, and they're going to follow it. 2 different decks. I'm following that. So retreat. So after some time apart, or maybe that's the retreat. Maybe you just need to retreat for each other and have a think about how stupid your little squabble over milk. Who left the empty carton of milk in the fridge, or who didn't put the seat down, or who didn't put the toilet roll on, or whatever the stupid little quabble was that you had. Just take a retreat. Take a breather. Remember how beautiful it can be and why you love that person. Because let's face it, you loved something about them. Anyway, or maybe you guys need to reconnect and take a journey with each other. Just a mini break. Have a night in a motel. It's got a spa. Turn off your phones. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe turn your phones off and just be together. Truly together in the moment. Or how's my single peeps going? Sorry, we got to move on. It's starting to get a bit long here. All right. So for my single friends, single Geminis, what's been happening in the love life or lack thereof of my Gemini friends? What is going on? You guys really need to use contraception if you're not looking to get pregnant. Nah. But so the Empress, she's making an appearance in the love lives of all my Gemini friends. So there's definitely a message trying to come through for my Gemini friends. And it doesn't matter whether you're single or in a relationship. The Six of Cups is back. The Empress is back. The Six of Cups can also indicate soulmate relationship. You know, childlike sense of wonder, memories of nostalgic memories of childhood. But it can be things coming back from the past. Is there an ex-lover making a reappearance that you might need to take that full jump of leap of faith towards? You know, could be good. Maybe that's what the conflict is. Like, but we've done this before. I don't know if this is gonna work again. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna have a think about this, you know? You got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, he's a slow moving knight. He is methodical. And he's particular, and he takes his time, and he looks at every aspect. But he is he's like the hare and the tortoise. You know, he's the one that makes it to the finish line. He's the one that gets the job done, and the job sticks. He builds the proper foundations to the tower. It's not a tower that needs to be struck by lightning, because he has thought about it, and he has put in the work, and he has dug those foundations. But he does take his time, and that can be frustrating. So, you know, he's here. and he's moving slowly towards something. Is it a soulmate relationship? The Chariot is here. So with the Chariot, obviously it's movement, it's progression, it can be travel, it can indicate cars. So I don't know, maybe you fall in love with a car salesman, or you run into your high school sweetheart while buying a car. He's the salesperson, and you're like, oh, fancy that. How you doing? But the thing with the Chariot is it's about taking control. The wild ponies will lead you wherever they want, but not if you've got good control of the reins of your chariot. So you steer that chariot where you want it to go. And take your time doing it. There's no hurry. There's no hurry. It's much better to take your time and get something right than go charging in like the Knight of Swords and miss something vital sometimes, the consequences. Oh, so whatever the little conflict is or competition. Oh, is there competition for your high school sweetheart that's come back into your life maybe? And you're like, no, I'm taking control of this. I know it. Because I am the empress. I am the embodiment of all the queens combined. I'm going to sow my seeds and they will come to fruition. And my high school sweetheart, my potentially my soulmate. Just meditate on it. Have a little think. In your slow journey towards your soulmate connection, have a pause and have a think. Have a think about the conflict and the things that you're not sure about. It's always good to reevaluate and to evaluate in general, and take control of your chariot. You guide those wild ponies to where you want them to go. It's your life. Live it. All right, single peeps, we're going to have a little look at what the romance angels say about this situation. Deception. Oh. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Is that the conflict? Is that what the squabbles are about? And that can go either way, let's face it. They might be not as interested in a long-term relationship as you are. Or maybe they don't think you are. And so they're like, oh, no, I'm cool with being casual. But they go, oh, just love me. Let it just be us. Maybe they've got something else going on. Maybe it's got nothing to do with you, whatever that false self is. Maybe they wear that mask because they're nervous. The conflict is that they're nervous that you might not accept them for some truths that are there, And so, like, at the end of the day, the truth comes out. There is no good, not in relationships, in wearing a false mask. Because the truth comes out, and at the end of it all, at the end of the day, you want someone to want you, love you, and be with you for you. So you're best to be yourself anyway, Otherwise, it's not real. They're in love with something else. They're not in love with you. They're in love with the person that you told them you were. And then slowly but surely, you come out and they have to what? Get to know you all over again and hopefully fall in love with you again, or what? Break your heart, and who have you got to blame? You break your own heart. Be yourself, because you are lovable. It's true. There's someone for everyone. Otherwise, we'd all be running after what? Brad Pitt, or I don't know, I can't think of anyone younger. Justin Bieber? I don't know. If we all loved the same thing, you know? The world is beautiful in its complexity, and you are beautiful in yours. So be you, be true to you, and let them love you for you. Anyway, so now I'm going to do career and finances. Let's see how that's going for my Gemini peeps. Hey, Gemini. How's the work front going? Any insights? Alrighty. Alright, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the King of Cups. Alright, so there could be an older woman or someone around your age, or an older man or someone around your age. Maybe a water sign. So we've got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, or a earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, around you at the moment, guiding you. Maybe they're your boss. Maybe they're supporting your career endeavors. Maybe they're a teacher. I don't know. Anyway, they have, like, the Queen of Pentacles. She's a nurturer. She's wifey. She's down to earth. But she knows how to manage finance. So maybe she's a good person to look to. Maybe there is someone there that that embodies the feminine qualities of the Pentacle suit. And she's there, or he's there, to guide you and help you learn how to save and budget your money. And then there's the King of Cups. He's loving and romantic, and he has mastered the suit of cups. He's mastered his emotions. And maybe there's a lesson in that for you. Maybe mastering your emotions while at work is really important right now. You know, you need to keep it together. You don't bring your personal shit to work. Yeah, and I would say that because we've got temperance here, and that is about, you know, mastering your emotions and having balance and tempering yourself, not coming full ball into every situation. She's got the waters on. This one doesn't. But in general, she's balancing the waters between two cups and not losing a drop. She has mastered her emotions. She has tempered herself. And she can act cool, calm, and collected in every situation. We have the Chariot. We got lots of major arcana here, so there's obviously something quite big happening for my Gemini peeps in career at the moment for this month of February. Month of February, I don't think I told you, but anyway, it's a February reading. Anyway, so yeah, the Chariot. That's about progression. It's about moving forward, but it is about taking control. Take control of those wild ponies, because if you don't, they will fly around anywhere and go wherever they want. It is up to you to pull in the reins and keep yourself on track. Have you got a career that you want? Have you got a plan, a goal, a couple of goals, a progression? Keep focused and guide yourself and your life in the direction that you're hoping for, that you're wanting, that you've planned. Don't let the wild ponies steer you off course. And when you do, you get to where you want to go. That's the beauty of the Chariot. It's victory, but you've got to take control. That's the thing. If you want to. But the sun's here. So it's good, yeah? It's good. If you choose to take control and keep heading for your goals, the sun's here. You'll get to your goals and it will be happy. The sun is a great card. It's happiness. It's joy. It's childlike sense of wonder and awe. Who doesn't want that? And the Page of Pentacles, which is great, career reading. It's a message. It could be a gift. It might be a bonus. You might get a bonus or a raise for, taking control, listening to your boss, keeping it together at work and tempering your emotions. Yeah, a little raise, bonus, yay. Yeah. An email telling you so. It's a communication. Something about finance. Or maybe it's a little present. I don't know. Maybe you get a little present from your boss. But either way, it all looks good. You just need to take control of your career path, because it is up to you where you go in life. It is up to you how well you do with money and who you listen to. So listen to the people that know. Listen to the people. Don't look to your high school mate who's still living at his mum's, hasn't got his license. Don't get career and financial advice from him, would you? No. You go to your friend who's finished uni and, has managed to put a deposit on his first house. Go chat to him and see what he's done that's worked. And I can dead set tell you he's made a goal and he's seen it through. He made a goal. He worked out the steps to get to that goal. He worked out the price he needed to pay to have what he wanted. And when I say price, I mean like time, energy, effort, money as well. But he's worked out the price he needs to pay, and he's set about paying said price so that he can reach his goal. And ultimately, that's what you do. Okay? Anyway, I hope you make it to wherever your goal is set to. Onwards and upwards, the sky is the limit. Have a really cool month, Gemini.